Interest-related expenditure, IRE, refers to the relationship between real interest rate and three economic variables from our aggregate expenditure formula. So, what will happen if real interest rate goes up? It would result in lower consumption, because this means that with higher real interest rate, people will prefer to save more, consequently they will consume less. It will also result in lower investment. Why? Because every time interest rate goes up, it means that the cost of borrowing will be higher, cost of debt will be higher, which means it will affect the leverage or the debt or loans of companies. Companies will be reluctant to take more debt. Therefore, investment will decrease, and this negative relationship between higher real interest rate and lower investment is called crowding out effect. Also, it would result in lower exports, because every time we have a higher real interest rate compared to our foreign countries, this would result in our country will attract more cash inflow. Foreigners would like to come and deposit their money into our country. Therefore, it would result in our currency increase in value, which is called appreciation. So this will be reflected in our domestic goods will be relatively more expensive, which will affect negatively on our exports. Therefore, we could say that higher real interest rate will have a negative relationship on consumption, investment, and exports. And that's why we call it interest-related expenditure. So if we'd like to draw it, on our x-axis we'll put our interest-related expenditure. On our y-axis we will put our real interest rate. And then this is a negative relationship because we know that all these variables are affected negatively by real interest rate. It means that they move in opposite direction. If we choose a certain interest rate and then we move horizontally and then we move vertically, we'll get point A, and this will give us our interest rate expenditure 1. What will happen if we increase real interest rate from R1 to R2? We'll move horizontally. We'll get here the point of intersection with our IRE function. So this will be point B. We'll move vertically. So it covers that higher real interest rate resulted in lower interest related expenditure. If real interest rate goes up, our consumption, investment, and exports will drop, and vice versa.